Get paid, that's what we do. Stay fly, that's what we do. Get hoes, that's what we do. Stay drunk, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yes, sir, we back at it. This is episode 3 of Henny and Fried Crabs podcast. You already know what it is. It's sophisticated ignorance and educated ratchetness.
Okay.
All right. You already know I am your host, E-Man, Mr. G4, a.k.a. Mr. Henny and Fried Crabs. My co-host.
Your man DJ 59 was good.
Oh, man. And today we got a fucking special guest. I mean, she was on episode 2. I ain't going to tell y'all who she was and what she was, but if you listen to the voice, you're going to hear it. Today, our special guest, beautiful, elated, educated. She a Gemini, so she a little crazy.
Okay. Fucking firecracker.
Okay. Yes, sir. Right. CoCo in the building. Hey. Let's go. CoCo. How was your week?
My week has been good.
Fine.
It's been good.
I was training this morning, working out, and my body's coming together, so it's been a good week.
Okay. Health is wealth. You
Yes.
work out, CoCo?
I do. I'm getting back into it. Took me a minute. But we getting back there.
Okay, as long as you eat right, you be all right. But, I mean, we ain't really eating right. All right, y'all know it's Henny and Fried Crabs. The first thing we do is take a shot. So what we going to do is toast to getting money in 2021.
Gonna get the clear glass. I can't even fake it tonight.
Salud. Tap the table. Let's get to it.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Woo. So everybody already know. Listen, if you're looking at us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, leave a comment on anything you hear today that you like. You don't like, I don't give a fuck. Leave a comment. Don't be too tough though, because I'll find one of y'all and beat the fuck out of you.
Focus. Don't kill him.
You right. All right. So everybody know I'm from Virginia, 757 Norfolk Park Place. My man Royce, Jersey.
Understand that. Be very clear with that.
CoCo, where you from?
I am from North Carolina, Fayetteville.
Don't be scared of that mic. I know you know the mic.
North Carolina, Fayetteville, and also 757. I claim both.
Ooh, so yes, you from where Jermaine Cole's from? Tell that nigga to fucking drop an album.
Nah, he good. He a legacy. He an icon. He don't need to do shit else.
Okay.
He got it.
Is he?
Hey man, P.D. Pablo. Shout out to him,
all right,
too.
that's definitely...
I like P.D. Pablo.
I'm not going to lie to you. I used to take my fucking shirt off and spin it around my head like a
I like P.D. Pablo.
You did that for fucking 3 months and that's it.
But he still was iconic. That was an
After
iconic
the summertime
song.
ended, put your shirt back on.
It doesn't matter. We still respect you, P.D. Pablo. Fuck what they talking about. It's cool.
Okay. Well, HBCU. But earlier I talked to you. You graduated from Virginia State.
Yes.
Shout to the Trojans.
Yeah.
I used to pluck off a few of them woo-woos. Just know.
I
only had one. I said a few. I only had one. No, I had one.
Okay.
She was bad.
Was she in tryouts or did she make the team?
No, she's a woo. I won't say her name, but she's a woo.
You ain't did nothing until you smack a floor queen. That's the...
Oh, what?
The floor queen. That's the girl. That's the head cheerleader who in the front and starts the cheer, start the routine.
Okay.
Y'all wouldn't know about that. You know
I did band. I danced at John C. Smith University, and I know what that is. I was a dancer. I wasn't in the. Okay. I wasn't playing musician. I was dancing.
Okay.
Well, y'all already know today's topic is the dating pool is full of piss. Dating in 2021 is a fucking travesty. I mean, I'm actually not single anymore. I was single for like 2 years, but I've been in a relationship 3 months now. So I'm
congratulations.
Still, I'm in the honeymoon. I'm still in the honeymoon right now. We having a good time. We've had a few discrepancies.
Why do you say the dating pool is pissed though?
Listen, because before I met her, it was oh my god.
Wasn't you knocking joints down?
But see, that's different than dating. Fucking ain't dating to me.
It
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking is a part of dating.
Not to me. Because some women don't even get past the fucking stage because they're just the fuck for me because either the conversation's bad, they full of shit.
Okay.
But because you full of shit don't mean I won't fuck you.
So that doesn't mean that dating is full of shit. That just means they're full of shit because you had enough in you to fuck them.
CoCo,
am I the only one to think a high percentage of people in the dating pool is full of shit?
I agree. Because there are a lot of men that I've met that off the first rip, I'm like, okay, they're cool. This might be a good thing. As you get to know them, nah, they full of shit. They're either a follower, they're not who they say they were. It's just a hot mess.
Is that before or after you let them smack?
I didn't let all of them smack, but
So the ones that you did let smack,
I let smack
the 3 out of the 5.
because I wanted some dick.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with them on a relationship level or wanted to move forward. I wanted some dick.
So that goes towards what my point with E is. She's a good person. She just wanted them for the dick, didn't want more. So, let's say you was dating her, you might have wanted more. She only wants the dick.
So, I mean, when do we get to that point where it's just we want sex? Is it because we haven't had sex in a long time? Or we see fucked up qualities as a relationship of this person, but you like, damn, I might want to try that thing because she looked like she got it, or just I ain't had sex in a minute. I just want to see what I'm going to do with her.
So I can't speak from a male perspective, but for a female, obviously, like for me, I just wanted dick. It had nothing else to do with any other variable. I wanted dick at that time.
So
I was interested in that person. Yeah. I mean, obviously they agreed. I'm saying they agreed. They didn't care. But there were some of them did want relationships. Some of them did want to continue dating. And I don't mind going out and having a good time, but I knew that this is not going to progress any further. Yeah. But it's a good time and it's what I wanted to do.
Have you ever really, because I can't say that's good that you be able to say, listen, I can't keep continuing with you because I already know you're a fuck boy. Okay. Like, I've furthered relationships longer with like whores or bitches that won't worth shit.
Why and you end up whores and bitches.
All right, my bad. I don't mean to say bitches, but I started liking them because the more time you spend with somebody that you shouldn't like, you're gonna like them. I don't care who you are, what they are, what they doing. So
if you laying up with somebody, you putting time in, eventually you're gonna start finding their qualities that they like. You know why? Because you also have an instinct to want to help them become better. That's if you're a good person. So you're not trying to help them get better?
Fuck no. I've done that role of being the ride or die and trying to help building. I'm done.
That was one time.
I'm done.
All right, so
that one time was good.
How many times were you ride or die?
One time for a very long time. I don't want to ride anymore. I don't want to be in the vehicle. Let me off on the freeway, sir. I'll catch an Uber. I don't want to be a part of it.
You say you still like the ride guys. That's what you just said.
No, that's not what I
That's what you said.
Well, as you saying that then, so, because the first thing I was going to ask you, what exactly impresses CoCo? But now I'm thinking, so when you meet a guy, he has to kind of be a finished product. Right?
He does not. I'm not a finished product, so I would never require somebody to be something that I am not.
Okay.
However, do you have to have 75 to 80% of the qualities that I'm looking for in a man? Yes.
That's high. Oh my God.
I said 75 to 80% qualities that I'm looking for in a man. I'm not saying, again, you don't have to be a finished product. You don't have to come with everything. Like, I'm not going to know that until I get to know you. So that's what the dates are for. That's what the phone calls and the text messages and the FaceTimes, that's what that's for, to get to know that person.
What's your qualifications?
Oh, I got it written down somewhere. I have ADHD. I really don't remember.
Did she just say
all
of
that?
I can't remember all of them. Exactly.
So
give me some. You said 75, 80 something.
I want someone who is obviously loyal. I want them to have a
don't give us the regular shit. The loyal, the honest.
It's going to be... Okay. All right. So let's break it down. Financially, I need you to make 6 figures or more.
Do you make 6 figures?
Hold on, but we're gonna get to that. Hold on. Keep going. Let her go.
So financially, like I said, the 6 figures. Physically, obviously, I have to be attracted to you, and that's not based off of society's attractiveness or what they deem.
Dark skin, light skin, tall.
I like dark skin. I prefer tall dudes, athletic.
Dark skin niggas winning.
Yeah, I mean, well, for me, they are. Let's see. So, that's not everybody type. Everybody type, not everybody type. Okay. Let's see. So, financial, what I say, attractiveness,
loyalty. Yeah, loyalty.
Loyalty. I want you to have.
Take back loyalty. Give us something better than that. Something that pertains directly to you. You know why? Because loyalty, honest, financially fit, all those things are something that
everybody wants.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did the financial, I did the attractiveness. I want somebody who likes to travel, who likes to try new things.
Okay. So that's one unique thing. Go ahead.
Yes. No, that's not one. I named the other.
Financial
It's not a lot of niggas out here making 6 figures. That is not.
Listen, go on, because we're gonna get back to that.
All right. So that's 3, not 1.
Okay.
Let's see. What is the 5th, the 4th and 5th thing? I just want somebody who I can vibe with and have good conversation. Not everybody has good conversation.
But see, you're an educated woman, so I kind of can understand that. Like, you have some debt with you because you've been to school, you've been to college, and like your job makes you have a little bit more depth. But
nobody wants to date a mute.
Conversation is different because some niggas, all we talk about is like sports and fashion.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear the same thing. We have to be able to go from those two topics and talk about other things. Like we can't talk about the same shit.
Give us the fifth.
I can't think of the fifth right now.
So you don't know 5 qualities
off the top of my head? No. You know why? Because I'm not looking for a Build-A-Bear. I'm not trying to build the little pieces of you. It's interesting to get to know a person as the individual that they are.
Okay.
However, if I start seeing red flags that I don't like, I'm gonna scratch you off and put you in the do not date bin and keep it pushing.
Speaking of red flags, and you know, a lot of women, you know, they have this little thing on, I need a man financially stable. The reality is, depending on where you're at, a lot of niggas ain't making 6 figures. It's only 10%.
And whose problem is that?
But listen, it's only 10%. You know how many people are in the United States of America? A fucking lot. It's only 10% of people that make more than 100,000.
Really like 5%.
And this is the thing. Locality understands that 100,000 in New York is really like 50,000 in Virginia. Right. So numbers kind of can vary. And what women need to understand is men that know what to do with money. Because a man that know what to do with 30 and 40,000 is the same of a nigga that make 100,000 that ain't just buying jewelry, ain't just buying the Benz, ain't just spending money reckless because they're gonna be financially
it's not how much
stable.
You make, is how you spend
it's what you do with it.
But it is also how much you make because you can't.
Women have to understand
you can't do big investments or like I know people who invested in oil, for instance, and they had to put 30. No. No, but I'm saying you had to
that's
put
above your pay grade.
You had to put 30 racks in there in order to invest in that. If you
You're
don't
not
make
putting 30 racks into the oil.
Okay.
And you gotta understand this.
Not a small business. Oil is
okay. I don't care if it's 5 to 10 racks. If you don't have the 5 to 10 racks, then.
But imagine you saying investments. I don't even want. That's a whole nother subject. We'll get in there. But you have to understand. People that invested with Bernie Madoff for 30 years that they thought that they was getting returns in because they trusted a white man, they lost everything. So I tell people all the time, invest in yourself. Fuck investing in stock. Fuck investing in Bitcoins. None of that shit is guaranteed. It's all a gamble. Invest in yourself and what you love, and we'll go there. But we're not going to go too far into that because money is relative. And it's the only thing. Women got to understand when you get a nigga with money, you know a lot come with that.
Yes, it does.
Because every chick want a nigga with money.
It does.
So what's 3 things that come with it, E? What's the
cheating?
3? Okay.
Yeah.
A nigga that's going to control you because niggas with money are controlling as fuck.
Yes.
Okay.
They're controlling as fuck.
What's the
they
third
gonna
thing?
want to kind of hold everything, and they're insecure. A lot of niggas with a lot of money be insecure.
Okay.
Because, and you know, black men with money, they buy material things to kind of mask the insecurities, little dicks. They didn't get girls.
All men do that, E.
No, not me. Listen, I made 6 figures and I made 20 and I've been the same
We're
nigga.
saying all men, not individually. All men and women, for that matter, somewhat hide the insecurities with whatever they feel will help them not look insecure.
I mean, that's
so for a white man, it might not be a chain. It might be a boat. Might be a certain car. It might be a certain. I was looking at this joint on Netflix where parents were the scandal with getting them into a certain school because that helps your status in your community. So where they'll spend $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 to get their child into USC, Harvard, where we might have spent it on whatever. You know, jewelry or a car or whatever. They're spending it on that because they feel like this is going to separate my status because in my community or with the fellas.
So everybody's doing it.
So everybody does it. Everybody.
CoCo, I'm going to tell you now, a lot of these niggas ain't making no real money. They can front all they want to, shine them fake ass chains up and plan $800 on them Benzes that they got to pay that shit. So it's faking. So now we moving on. All of those qualities. It's 2021. Okay. Where are you actually meeting men at? Goddamn, she can't handle the hookah.
He got real strong.
You smoke weed?
No.
No, okay. So you got virgin
military,
lungs.
remember?
Yeah, you're right. You did tell me that. Where do you actually meet because I want to be 100. I met my girlfriend on Instagram through a DM. Like she was motherfucking smacking. She was eating Chick-fil-A and smacking, and I'm like, and what's funny, that's my pet peeve. I fucking hate people to smack. But my first thing was like, God damn, that shit must be good because you smacking. Where do you meet men at now?
So I've met men through Instagram. I've met men, of course, at like lounges or different outings on girls' night. If we're going to a lounge or a restaurant, maybe a guy sends me a drink.
Okay.
And, comes over to the table.
You on Tinder?
No, I never did Tinder. So I actually did a dating app last year, and it was
don't say the name of it. Fuck them. They gotta sponsor us before
okay.
we
I was
say
about
it.
to say I'll say it. But okay, yeah.
No.
So I did one, and it was my first one, and I did meet men off that app, but I have since deleted the app because it just
was it nice men?
It was just it just seemed like everyone was it just was weird to me, and that's why I've never liked dating apps because I feel like you're intentionally. Even though, yes, you're intentionally going on the app to find a partner or a significant other.
You going to fuck.
It seems...
And we're going to
And that's the only thing. I'm not going to
Why
gas
am I
you.
on Tinder?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to gas you, but if I see you on Tinder, I'm going to be like, this can't be real because she's bad as fuck. I got to try to fuck her because I don't even think... I really think you can't be.
And that's why I deleted the app because it just was... I was like, this is not working.
You had no luck on the date?
I mean, I did a couple of dates, but it just...
How many of you let smack off the app?
No. We ain't gonna get there yet. But she was saying.
This
is what I'm saying. She was saying she got a few dates. All right.
Okay.
And that's the thing that we get into confrontations on social media now about dates. What is a fucking?
Here we go.
All right. What is it? Because I'm gonna tell you. My first date is I need you to come to the crib first because I need to understand that you're mentally stable.
Okay.
You don't have no nigga. God damn, that hookah killing you. You ain't gonna have no nigga that's gonna follow you, your ex-boyfriend or ex-nigga you talk, a nigga stalking you that's gonna follow me on the first date and try to kill me. And I need to kind of understand that you got some sophisticatedness with you. So my first date with my girl now was actually a Zoom date. We actually had a Zoom date. She cooked, I cooked.
Was that because of COVID?
No. That was just something different.
But you would have never did a Zoom date. It
was something. Well, she was out of town. We have a long distance relationship.
You wanted a FaceTime date. You would
well,
have.
The Zoom is better. You're right.
FaceTime is the same thing.
You're right.
But he wouldn't have done it. I'm trying to figure out why.
We just said
it was something different, and it
Wait,
was something different because I could have flew there, but it was something different.
I'm saying, why is his stance where you have to come to my crib?
Because I feel secure here, and I'm not going to try to fuck
at a restaurant.
No, because if her boyfriend fucking catch us out and
so you rather her boyfriend come to
boyfriend?
that motherfucking house? If he follow her, you rather him follow her to the restaurant?
Let me look at the camera. Stay dangerous. If he come to the house, I'm standing my ground, and I can bury him.
Everybody is out to try to do something to you.
I've heard it. All right, what's a good first date?
So for me, I will never, ever, ever do a first date at someone's crib for safety reasons as a female. And I know all the females in the comments will agree with me. It's a safety issue. You live here, like you said, stand your ground, right? So you have weapons here. If I walk in your house and put my coat down and you put a knife or a gun to my throat, I have no choice but to stay here. There's a bed here. It's a whole lot of stuff that goes into that. So for me, a crib is a no. We have to go somewhere public. I prefer night dates to get to know people. That's just something for me.
Did you say night dates?
I like dates in the evening.
What's wrong with the afternoon or morning?
Because I like to get dressed up to go out.
A fucking date in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, who is doing that?
Listen,
who's going to Waffle House?
Once you ask me, I'll hit
breakfast.
you.
I'm
Once
ugly
she's
in the
done,
morning,
I'll
bro.
hit you.
I'm ugly in the morning.
Once she hips you, once she's done with her explanation, I'll hit you.
So I'm explaining. I like evening dates because I am the type of person, again, this is me, I like to get dressed up. I like to put on a nice outfit, heels. I want to go somewhere very classy with a good ambiance and have a good time. Okay. So for me, I like evening dates where we're going out to eat. And then if the date is going good, which I've had good dates, okay, the conversation is great, we're having a good time. I'm a little lit. No, that's not where we're going with this. Then we maybe go to after like cigar lounge or jazz lounge. It's a good time. The whole thing makes, okay, this is a plus and a positive in my mind. Okay. That is for me. So now I'm not doing a morning date, a lunch date. Like that's just.
Have you ever had one?
I've had a lunch date, not a morning date.
Have you had a morning date?
No, I've never. Because who was waking up at 9 a.m. and saying, okay, I'm about to go on a date?
So let me tell you this.
Nobody.
So you haven't.
I have not.
Okay, so listen to this. Never knock what you have not had. My man E said that earlier, like, you can't complain or knock what you haven't had or tried.
Facts.
Right? So therefore, if you know that you like evening dates and you've never had a morning date, you might like the morning date more than you like the night date. You never had it. You've never had it.
And this the only thing. And this
this
the funny thing. You say you don't like fucking house dates. I'm telling you, I'm a cooker. You come to my house, I'm a cook. If it's a night date, lamb, asparagus.
No. She's not saying she doesn't like it. She says she doesn't like it on the first
But
round.
that's what I'm saying. I can wild out on the fifth date.
But she's
I
gonna
can be a crazy ass nigga and rape you on the fifth date. I mean,
first of all, crazy.
Most people rape people that they know. But most people rape people that they know. If
right,
you do the statistics.
But it's still a I'm just getting to know you. So we've been talking for like a week or two. We've been FaceTiming, text message. If you got an Android, can't help you. And we're moving forward and deciding, okay.
I don't even talk to people with Android. Because their videos and shit come in fuzzy as fuck. Yeah, like fuck that. I'm not doing that shit.
But for me, and again, I know females. I'm friends with females who have had a first date and said, "Hey, yeah, we went to his house. He cooked a great meal. That is lovely for you." For me and mine, we not going.
I got like
we're not going.
I got ginger.
I don't.
All this shit.
I'm sorry.
Have a good time and hookah, liquor. I got the 42.
This is
Bitches love 42.
I don't give a fuck.
Of course. Let me tell you something, E.
I'm not doing that.
Let me give you two perspectives. One is the not allowing them to come over on the first day, and then the other one is having the date in the morning. Okay.
What was your best first date, 5'9"?
He took him to Waffle House.
No. What's your best first date?
Besides the obvious that I smacked that night?
No, yes. Fucking is not even good unless the head and pussy is off the chain on the first night.
That would still make it a
best date. But what's your first best date that you thought of?
That I thought of? It was a night date.
Where you take her?
To a restaurant, to two clubs, the boardwalk, ice cream.
I show mine.
Wait, that was the whole night? That was one night?
Yeah, that's nigga.
This nigga pulling out all the stuff. We do this thing wrong here, man.
That's how you know it's a good date. When you continue to go to multiple places
and keep going.
It's a good date because you're having a good time. If that shit ends after we have dinner, I don't want to be
this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm gonna get into three things.
Hey, Royce, I got a shot for that date. My nigga, you did a good date. If it lasts that long, y'all ain't got a shot with me, but just toast with me. You already know what it is. It's a good first date.
Yeah.
I love a good first date.
So what happens is, I'm gonna get to 3 points, and I'm not gonna be long-winded. So what happens is, the point of what I'm saying, when you say you need a guy with six figures, even though I make well over six figures, or I make six figures high, what I'm saying is slightly. What I'm saying to you is,
I ain't there yet.
Someone who may not make six figures, but they have other intangibles that helps them make up for that, right? You got somebody who makes 250, 300, 100, but they don't have the access. So they got to pay for everything, right? At some point, that's going to get a little tiring to them.
I hear what you're saying.
Right? So I just happen to have, from built relationships and in my career, where I make that much, but then my resources and my relationships, I don't have to spend too much of that.
Yeah.
You're not going to know how much I make if I meet you somewhere. If you don't know what I'm driving, if you don't know who I am.
Let me ask you a question, Royce. Are you offended if she asks you what you doing, kind of how much you make? Is that a question we ask?
No,
people?
I'm probably gonna be a little bit more attractive if you ask me.
But when do this is what I'm saying? When do we ask how much you make?
You gotta ask that immediately. You know why? Because you're asking.
Are you asking a girl how much she make?
I'm asking what she does, and because I'm in tune with the world, I'm gonna know. Okay. The thing is, because we had this one day on a radio show. I DJ on 93.9, also on Personality. So what happens is it's that was a question, and I feel like it's important to ask, because if you plan to go further, that's beyond a pivotal point that can turn a relationship. If they got money or if they don't have money, if they have plans of what they're doing with their money, you can tell from the first, second, or third date, like, how they spend their money, if they talk about money at all, if they talk about business, if they talk about their future. You can tell.
Motherfucker talking about money, I don't even like you.
You shouldn't. It's just about the approach in which they talk about it. You know why? Because somebody could say to you, like, are you an entrepreneur? Are you a business owner? Did you go to school for certain you know, my girl's a doctor. So you have put more time into your profession and your career than someone would have if they just have a job. You know what I'm saying? That's making good money. Versus somebody who's an entrepreneur. It takes about 7 to 10 years.
Have y'all ever heard love don't cost a thing?
No. But I wanna. But you said
Nigga,
something.
if you broke, don't fuck with CoCo.
You said something entrepreneur, right? So that was the thing when I was on this dating app. Not gonna name it.
Okay.
A lot of guys were
This
telling
is
me.
a second dating app?
No, this is. I only
Unless
have
they
one.
sponsor us,
Okay.
we'll name it.
They literally kept telling me like,
I like
this is
Tinder,
my
though.
business plan. This is this and the third. I'm an entrepreneur.
Niggas
But like,
capping.
what do you do right now? Like,
Right.
what
Snatching
do
ass.
you? And they
Snatching ass, that's what they doing.
They couldn't give me.
If a nigga on that shit talking about entrepreneurship, he's snatching ass.
Like you-
And if you don't know what snatching ass mean, that mean he capping, he welling, he lying. That's
Thank
Norfolk
you.
shit. Snatching
Thank
ass
you.
and welling is from 757.
Yeah, because
he
I
lying.
definitely didn't think
Because
it meant
every
that.
nigga listen to Nipsey Hussle and now they think, okay, I'm good out the hood. I'm about to be entrepreneur. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. And it's lies. That's
And
a whole
a lot
lie.
of business owners don't make a profit to 2 years, 3 years.
Exactly.
It's really 5 years down the
Exactly.
line.
Exactly.
All right?
Depending on the business, yeah.
Right now, I want to stop to say shout to the museum.
Thank you, sir.
Go online right now. They got the freshest gear. If you in the DC area, stop past. Where it's at in DC?
Rhode Island Avenue Northeast.
If not, you can go online and cop.
www.themuseumdc.com. Spell correctly.
Entrepreneurship. We talking about it right now. Them niggas got fresh gear. Go and cop that shit right now. For sure. All right. CoCo. I ain't mean to stop it like that, but 90-day rule. You for it or no?
I'm not a hard 90-day rule person. If I vibe with that person and I feel like I want to move forward, I will.
Nice.
If I do not, I'm not, and no one
One-night
can make me
stands?
do
You ever
it.
had one?
How many have you had? She's had one.
No. We ain't gonna say how many. We just give her one.
I've had. It started as a one-night stand,
And
but
that
it
means
did not.
you met him that day and fucked him that day.
Yeah.
That's a one-night stand.
Yeah.
You've
But
had
it
one?
did not. But it did not.
Listen,
it did not continue to be a one-night stand.
Every girl says that.
What?
But you didn't answer the question.
I've
Did
had,
you
yeah,
have?
it was. Yes, I
She
met
says
him that
multiple
night.
Where did you meet him at?
At Marvin's rooftop.
No,
It's-
hold on.
it's
They not
closed.
sponsoring nothing.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry.
get no-
Okay.
Now it's a place in DC. You're not.
They're
gonna-
closed. They're closed now.
Oh, all right.
Is
Yeah,
it-
they're closed.
actually-
So
We
you
got a
met him?
business.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what made you go home with him? Because you were saying I ain't going to that nigga house on the first night.
Oh, he
What
did.
made
He
you
came
go-
to my house.
That's even more dangerous. But anyway, what made you bring him to the crib?
Oh, he was light skinned, so they're a little more.
just
I
saw
can
like
push
that
them
skin.
over a little
Was
more.
you drunk? Was
Huh?
you drunk?
I mean, I had been drinking, yes.
Okay.
I was
What
out.
about him did you feel him to bring him to the crib?
I was very comfortable with him. So his best friend was a female. She's gay.
He fucked
and
her.
so she was cool. Nah, she is
He
she
fucked
is
her.
gay. I
Gay
mean,
women fuck niggas.
okay, but I don't think
nigga
I don't
is
give a fuck
wild.
if he did or did not. Either way,
Okay, go ahead.
That was his best friend. So we talked. We're having a really good conversation at the bar. He just didn't strike me as the type to.
You felt safe.
Yeah, I for whatever weird reason, I felt safe.
Plus, she was attracted to him.
Yeah, I was, and I was all right. And we had good conversation. We talked the whole